So if you've messed up on your waffle stitch and you need to rip back your work, I'm going to show you how to do that. A lot of people like to use a tapestry needle with some scrap yarn to do this. That's perfectly fine. I like to do it this way because then when you are all done, you're just ready to rip back. Your needle's already prepared. So I've grabbed a needle that's quite a bit smaller than the one I was knitting with. And the nice thing about waffle stitch is that you do 2 rows of stockinette. So if you know how to frog stockinette, you can use the same technique here. You see we have these kind of ridges in between our pattern. And that's what we're going to use, because if you look closely, you'll be able to see that it's stockinette all the way across. See, we've got the little V's and they're kind of hidden in the shallow ditch. You're going to see underneath the kind of garter section, there are 3 V's that you can spot, and we don't want the top one. We want the one that's sandwiched in the middle. Do you see that there? There's that one, that one, that one. So we want that middle one. And I'm just doing this not on the edge because it is actually easier to see this one than it is these. And we can go back and get those later. So pick up that right leg. You can pick up the left leg too if you want, but I'm going to do the right leg. And then we skip over the left leg to pick up the right leg of this one that's in kind of this row. Okay, trying to make sure you can see. All right, and then we're going to hop over that one, and we're back in that ditch, picking up the next V, or the leg of the V. And we just keep going and try to keep your needle straight. It's a little easier to keep things straight in this pattern than it is in stockinette because you have this natural ridge that it creates. And also, if you start accidentally picking up, if you started out picking up right legs and then all of a sudden you're picking up left legs, that's okay. That just means that your stitches are going to be twisted, and you can fix that. The only problem would be if you skipped over a full stitch. But again, you can fix that. Dropping a stitch is not a big deal. Okay. And I have this last stitch. This is the right leg, because if you turn, you can see that the left one is kind of curled a little bit. Okay, and now we have these final ones to pick up. Okay, so we just go, you just turn your work like I just did, and we just go backwards. So I'm skipping over this one, picking up this stitch, and then again we have that strange sort of stitch that we have to turn and pick up. And there we go. Everything is on the needle and you can rip back safely. And I should mention too that after you rip back, you're going to probably want to know what row you should start with. And you should start on row 4.